In this video, I'm going to give an update on my life after passing the NCLEX. It has been the most incredible and unbelievable experience. I took the NCLEX on September 6th. I recorded a video of me and my mom finding out together that I passed the NCLEX, and her reaction made the video go viral. I never thought in my life that I would say something like that. I had a feeling something big was going to happen because when I was editing the video, I cried, or I was getting teary. I cried when every time I heard my mom's pass, because there's a story too long to tell about all the emotions she was feeling, because I could feel that energy through the video. So I posted it thinking like, okay, 100, maybe 200 likes, right? It went viral on TikTok, which is insane, right? Then on Thursday, September 12th, I woke up, I went on the New York City Health and Hospitals website and saw that there was a hiring event at one of the hospitals. So I saw this at 9:30 in the morning, and on the flyer it said from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Cool. Then it said send your resume. They're hiring multiple departments, blah, blah, blah. The salary is insane. So I got my resume ready. I sent it, went to the hiring event, and then when I got there, there's a sign-up sheet, and then they had multiple departments, but not the one that I wanted. I want emergency. That's my main thing. That's my goal. That's what I want to get to. So when I saw the list of departments that were available, it was 2 floors of med-surg. It was 1 peds ICU and psych. I signed up for a med-surg position. I go into the waiting area with a bunch of other people. Mind you, I get there like, I think 10:20 something. Cool. I get there at 10:20 something. I sign up, I go and I sit in the waiting area with other people. There's a lot of people there. They're just doing interviews back to back to back, right? While I'm sitting there, luckily I had coffee and I had an energy drink and I think maybe a protein shake or a protein bar before I left, because I was there for 3 hours just waiting in the waiting area. So what they did was they would do an interview. It would last like 30 to 45 minutes. And in my head, I'm just like, bro, how long does it take to just talk and sell yourself? And blah, 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 just get to the point. So the recruiting director would come out every 30 to 45 minutes. And finally, it was my turn. So called me up. I sat down in front of 2 women. And I remember, so one of them is like, hey, so you're here for the med-surg position, da 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 da. And I was like, I gotta stop you there. I don't wanna waste your time, and I don't wanna take somebody else's spot, but my goal is emergency. So she asks me, why do you want an emergency? And I just yap for like 5 minutes without stopping. I'm talking to both of them. The one lady who asked me the first question, she gets on the phone. She's like, hey, you need to come to the hiring event. I got somebody for you to meet. You're going to love this guy and his energy. I'm speaking to one woman while the other one is on the phone telling somebody to come and meet me. And I'm thinking, what the fuck is going on? This is insane. So I continue talking, da 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 da. The recruiting director is circulating around the room. The lady tells him, hey, this guy is we want him. This guy is a green light. Send him to the next round. He's going to go to the next room. So I go into the next room, and I'm there with a few other people that I guess made it to the next round. And they're all looking at me like, what the fuck? That was like 5 minutes. And I'm looking at them like, I have no idea what the fuck happened. I just talked, and all of a sudden I'm in this room. So it took 5 minutes for me to get a green light, for me to get a go, and I was just like, there's no way this is happening. So I sit there, and then the lady who is a manager in the ED, she comes down, they call me over, she has my resume in her hand, she's just like, yo, listen, just talk to me, tell me who you are, da da da, and I was, what do you mean? She's like, whatever's on this sheet, just talk to me, introduce to me who you are and why you're here, all of that stuff. So I talked to her for 10 minutes, and she asks me 2 questions at the end of that. Adult or peds? Either. Days or nights? Either. And I told her, I will take adult or peds. I would say day or night, it doesn't matter. I just want a job, right? I just want an opportunity. And I promise if you hire me, I'm going to be the best decision that you've made all year. I'm that type of person. You just give me a chance, you give me a shot at something, and I'll figure it the fuck out. So she says, cool. I just fired somebody from our fellowship position. It's a pediatric emergency department for a night shift. And if you want it, it's yours. What do you mean? What do you mean if I want it, it's mine? She's like, I have a spot open. I have a really good feeling about you. If you want the job, it's yours. Bro, I got emotional and I just couldn't believe it because I'm just like, yo, 6 days ago, I was just sitting down to take the fucking NCLEX, and then now I show up to a hiring event. I talked my way into a job that wasn't advertised. Are you fucking kidding me? So this was just a verbal offer, and then I was told that they have to make sure that the line is clear and blah, blah, blah. So I go to work that night. I send up a follow-up email, and I just wait. Kind of. This was on a Thursday. On Friday at 3 p.m., I get a bunch of random calls, right? Because I have so much debt because of nursing school, I don't know who is who, so I just usually let them all go to voicemail. Also, another thing is when I received this phone call at 3 p.m., I was playing Call of Duty. I was in the final circle. The world does not exist outside of the screen in that moment. So the call came and went, and 4 minutes later, I look at the voicemail. Hey, it's blah, blah, blah from this hospital. Calling to follow up on next steps. Oh my God. Oh my God. I'm going crazy. I'm losing it. I'm just like, I fucked up. This is my chance. It's gone because of Call of Duty. I'm about to delete this game. All of these thoughts in my head. So I call back 3 times in the next hour. Nobody picks up. Mind you, this is like Friday at 3:30, 4 p.m. I'm thinking it's a wash. Let me just call back on Monday. I call back on Monday. Every hour on the hour, business hour, they transfer me to HR department. But the woman who called me is new and doesn't have an extension or voicemail set up. So it just rings, and then flat. All right, cool. Tuesday morning comes. I recognize the phone number. I pick it up. It's her. Awesome. We talk for a little bit. She sends me an email. This is basically, congratulations, you've been accepted for this position. These people are going to be sending you a follow-up email. We need you to sign these documents and get it back to us. I wait, and I wait. The rest of the day, nobody emails me. Nothing happens. I'm like, oh my God, what is going on? The next day, I send an email. Then she calls me. This is September 18th. So we get on the phone and she says, all right, cool. I'm going to send you a document. I want you to sign this and then show up on Friday morning. We're going to do the onboarding process together. Awesome. I get off the phone with that. I book my trip. Why I keep doing this? I'm this old where I have to like say, look, I'm calling them, So I booked the trip to Puerto Rico for the first time. And this was my birthday on September 21st. So now we get to September 20th. It's like 9 in the morning. I get there, hours of paperwork. I get my picture taken for my badge and I'm smiling because I'm so fucking happy. And we do blood work, blah, 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 and everything is good. Cool. After that, I book my hotel for Puerto Rico. I go to Puerto Rico. I enjoy it. Everything is awesome. Come back. Your boy caught COVID. I thought I was going to die. All right, I didn't think I was going to die. But I was in bed for 3 days, in this bed right here, for 3 days. Couldn't move, couldn't do anything, couldn't eat. I'm like, yo, this is not fun. Like, something is different. Now, she told me this is going to take a minute. So, like, it could be 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks. We don't know how long this background check takes to clear. 2.5 weeks later, I get a call. Hey, this is so-and-so from this hospital. Just want to let you know that I'm clearing you for your background check. You're all good. Are you able to start on Monday, October 21st? I'm able to start right now, but I guess I have to wait until then. So that was a done deal. She's like, cool, we're going to send you the final offer and all of this stuff. So a couple days later, I get the email. That says what my salary is and that they switched me to day position. I'm not arguing about that. Cool, we're good. Everything is gravy. To give you an idea of how much this salary is for a starting RN in New York City, I went from poverty to upper middle class in 1 weekend. Oh my God. All right. Whatever, yo. I'm happy. And that is, what is today? Today is October 18th. So in 3 days, I show up to this hospital for orientation and I'll keep y'all updated on what happens next. That is the story of how I got my first job 6 days after taking the NCLEX. Now, I told you that this video that I made with my mom went viral. How viral are we talking about, Abel? I can't remember it was the 1 week after I posted it. I'm playing Call of Duty. Go figure. It's about 6 p.m. and my wrist is buzzing. So I'm playing video games and I'm like, yo, what the fuck what's going on? I knew something happened because I look at my watch and it's just countless follow, comment, da 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 da. And I'm like, yo, something big happened. What's going on? Hopefully a nude didn't leak. My first thought is something negative because I'm a paranoid, anxious person at heart. Can't change it. I've been trying to work on it. So I go on Instagram and then all of a sudden there's this account called Good News Movement and they have almost 6 million followers. Are you kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? So it's just flooded with so much love. And also I want to say, like, if you made it this far, thank you so much for all of the love, all of the beautiful comments, the likes, the DMs, all the messages. I'm a words of affirmation and acts of service type of love language guy. So yeah, just these affirmations, I'm just like, wow. I'm finally able to enjoy the fruits of my labor. Now, one of the first few comments is this woman, Steph, works for the Jennifer Hudson show. And she's like, oh, check your DMs. And I'm like, all right, whatever. This is about to be spam. I go check it, and she's introducing herself as, hey, I do scouting for this, saw this video, it's beautiful. Would you be able to get on a call with me, and I could possibly do an interview with you and your mom? Hell yeah! So we set it up, we do an interview with this lady, and she was just like, yo, I love your mom is so sweet, this story is so beautiful. I can't promise anything, but we're gonna try to fly you out and get you on a Jennifer Hudson show, and we're thinking sometime in November. And I'm like, all right, bet. I told her we'll make it work. So in that meantime, also from that video, somebody from Good Morning America reached out to me as well through DM and then through email. So I thought I was gonna be on Good Morning America as well. I'm like, this is nuts. Who does this happen to? Who am I? So again, me and my mom, we do an interview with this woman from Good Morning America, and then we learned that it's just gonna be an article, a digital print. That's cool. Like, how many people can say that their story or that they appeared on Good Morning America? It's insane. So we did that. It was great. I was happy. Now, what is today? Today is October 18th. So today's Friday, October 18th. Last Friday, I get a call from Steph saying, hey, we brought you up in the producer meeting. They love you guys. And I remember you telling me that you were starting work on October 21st. So we want to fly you out next week. Which days can we make it work? What do you mean? What do you mean we want to fly us out and all of this stuff? So it was back and forth the whole Friday. And we came to an agreement. They flew us out on Sunday to film on Monday. And then we would go back Monday night catching the red eye. So it was insane how fast everything moved, how fast everything is still moving. I remember before school ending saying to myself, I wish this is my timeline, my plan. This is my hope. I'm going to finish in August, pass the NCLEX in September, and then I'm going to get a job by October. And everything has been happening the way it's been asked. So, universe, fucking thankful. Now, this trip is special for so many reasons. I'm so glad that I'm able to bring my mom with me to California. It's her first time going to California. We're going to be on TV together. I get to take my mom to a different part of the world, and everything is free. So they paid Jennifer Hudson show, amazing team, amazing staff. They paid for the flight. They arranged everything. They paid for the flight there and back. They arranged for every Uber that we took. They arranged for the hotel. They also gave us like a food stipend. I couldn't be happier, or I could be happier, but I couldn't be more grateful for everyone on that team. And so Sunday we get there. Sunday is a very long day for me. It's almost 6 hours flying there. Then it's it's like 4.5 hours coming back. But when we get there, me and my mom, we get settled into the hotel. We hang out for a bit. We just talk, eat, whatever, right? Monday morning comes. All right, it's game time, baby. Let's get the show on the road. We get to, I don't know if I can say this, Warner Brothers studio, one of the studios. And yeah, we're backstage. We're in the dressing room. They have my name and my mom's name on the door. Then we meet with Ian and we just do a little bit of rehearsal back and forth. The rehearsal is basically all the questions that they asked us during our phone interview. It's pretty much what we're going to talk about on the show. Now me, I'm a memorizer to the core. And then I spend I spend like some time studying what I said to try and recreate the moment. Doesn't work. After a while, I'm just like, listen, I'm going to go on stage. She's going to ask me questions. I'm going to talk, figure it out. We'll see what happens. The main thing I was worried about was do not curse because I got a mouth on me and I got no filter. So I remember the first question she asked me was like, hey, so tell us about nursing school. How was the journey like? Da-da-da. And my first thought was like, it was fucking ridiculous. Like, that shit was crazy. But I just took a deep breath. It was long. So, yeah, the show was incredible. I got to speak with Jennifer Hudson face to face. She is so kind, so sweet, so beautiful, so nice. It's just an experience that I'll never forget. And then seeing my mom on in the audience, and when they asked her a question, and like, it's unreal. And there was one thing. Well, okay, I'm not gonna elaborate on it now. Somewhere in the description, I'm going to post a link to my Instagram so that you can see what I wrote about my mom. And I feel like there is not enough words to express my gratitude for that woman. There's nothing I could do to ever repay her for dealing with me for 36 years, for raising me right, for having the patience, for trying so hard. And something that I wish I had said was like, you know, one of the things I just admire about my mom, she is a dreamer. She is a fighter. She is resilient. And that is where I draw inspiration from. When me going to nursing school is fucking hard. However, this woman didn't have Google. I'd be fucked without Google. She also had 2 kids to raise. She also had a sick husband. Are you kidding me? English was not her first language. So this woman was able to travel from a different country, come to here and figure it out. And I'm complaining because nursing school is hard. We have to memorize this and it's so much which it is. It is hard. But in terms of my difficulty and her difficulty, it's unreal. So to wrap this up, I am eternally grateful. I am amazed. And I am hopeful. I had no clue 2.5 years ago. If you told me 2.5 years ago, hey bro, you're gonna go through nursing school, you're gonna do these prerequisites, you're gonna go through nursing school, you're gonna pass, you're gonna do well. You're gonna pass the NCLEX 3 weeks after after finishing nursing school. You're gonna get a job within 6 days. And then after that, you're gonna be on a Jennifer Hudson show with your mom talking about the experience of everything. I'm happy. And I haven't been able to say that for a very long time and mean it. What I have right now is I have enough. I'm actually overflowing with joy, overflowing with love. And I want to spend the rest of my life, my mom's life, making her happy, ensuring that she has a soft, comfortable life. Because what that woman sacrificed for me is immeasurable. That's it. I don't think I got anything else to say. Yo, something I read recently was talking about success and what it takes to achieve goals and blah, 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 is being able to survive. Surviving the first hurdle, the second hurdle, surviving all the hardships, surviving the doubt, surviving fear, and being optimistic and hopeful that you will learn how to figure shit out. And that everything will work out in the end. That is the faith that I have to have in order from going insane, from being upset and quitting. There's no quit in me because of the people who have come before me, from what they have sacrificed, and the hope that I could give to someone else, some other black kid, some other Ethiopian kid, some other guy who sees this video and is like, yo, what's this about? And then has an idea that like, oh, this life is possible, because I didn't have that. There's no other, I can't think of any other like Ethiopian men, other black men who have been in a personal training space, now in the nursing space, who talks about their journey, because I would have digested all of it. So I'm doing this partly for the next Abel, the next person who didn't even know that this life was possible, and also to document my journey, because I still can't believe this is possible. This is a very long video. Thank you for making it to the end, and I'll see you soon.